Yeah, you're welcome once again to my channel, Love Chat with Juliet.
This is the same reason why I'm mad at not you.
You dare not try me. You dare not try me.
I've already tried you.
You crazy?
You just slap me.
Yes, and I will do it again and again.
You just slap me, you
Yes, I will do it and I will slap you.
You're a lazy and stupid woman. Nice.
You're a foolish man. You are a very useless man.
What did you say?
You are very stupid. I hate you.
You hate me?
Yes, yes. Man.
You are very useless. Let me tell
You
you.
are stupid. You are the most senseless man I've ever met in my life.
That's why I'll keep on going with Nkechi always.
Try it.
Nkechi does everything for me.
Try it.
Nkechi gives me well.
Go hide. Follow her out and let's see if you're really
But
try it. I said try it.
Since you're not willing to welcome me,
Try it.
let me go back and meet Nkechi.
Try it. Go out. Step and let me see you. Useless man.
Hello, Nkechi, my love.
Good reasons why young girls are not yet married. Men do not like ladies who are liability to them. When a man sees that you are going to be a liability to him, I don't think he will be willing to marry you. Try to improve yourself. Some you see a lot of girls, they are graduated, they have no work to do. But they don't know that they can still learn something. They can still improve themselves. They can still make money. Even as a housewife, you can still make money while in the house. You can make money through bead making, online sales, making table mats, making bags and shoes with local materials. You can do that while even as a housewife. Try and do something, learn a trade to earn a living so that you will not be dependent solely on the man who married you. Men don't like it. Anytime you are opening your hand, give me chewing-gum, you want money, sweet, you want money, pad, you want money, every little thing, you open your hand to a man. It is good that you try and do something, learn something, do something and make money for yourself so that whatever your husband gives you, you use it to augment. So if a man sees you're going to be a liability to him, he won't get that desire to get married to you. Just try to improve yourself. Even in education, try and also go to school if you're not educated. Try and go to school and learn and improve yourself. The sixth one is humility. Yes, a lot of girls cannot open their mouth to say thank you or I am sorry when they have done something wrong to you. They feel they are the one that should tell them you're sorry even when they are wrong, even when you yourself you are wrong. They refuse to understand that men have ego. If you recognize that men has ego, you will know that you as a woman, you are the one that should hold your home. If you are not humble, it will be hard for you to settle down with a man. You have to learn to be humble. You have to learn how to say, I am sorry. When you've done anything wrong to you, say thank you. This way, when a man says, oh my dear, this girl is so humble, you are a marriage material. Even if you can marry, he can also recommend you to somebody else for marriage. Then the next one is neatness. Some ladies, outwardly, they are very neat. But when you get to their houses, you will run away. They wear bra 10 times before they wash it. Even their pants, They don't even wash it. See, some of them when they take their bath in a day, they'll be piling up their pants, piling them up, or soaking them for days, weeks. This is bad. And when you get to a man's house, you'll be displaying this kind of attitude, and you think the men they're not watching. They are watching you. You have to be neat. Your bras you should be washing every day. There is one day we went for a program, and this lady was wearing white. When she was leaning on the chair, because the weather was so hot, so she was sweating. When she got up, noticed that the bra she was wearing, there's this mark behind her. Showed the side, all the sides of the bra, everything. Dirt, line drop just behind her. And we noticed that that bra she wore was very dirty, because she wore white and she was sweating. That was why that showed. It is so embarrassing. A very big lady like that, well dressed and beautiful. So I tapped her and told her she was so ashamed of herself. So such things are not good. Ladies, learn to wash your bra every time. Learn to wash your undies, not just your outer wear, not just betting yourself outward. Inwardly, clean yourself very well. When a guy sees that you're clean, and the guy also wants to get close and get married to you. The eighth one is ability to cook well. The ability to cook well. It's been said that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. When you don't cook well, you don't know how to cook. How do you hold your man down? Men like ladies who cook very well. When you cook good food for them, men, you've really held them. You've really captivated them. So young ladies, if you don't know how to cook, please go and learn how to cook, so that your husband will see you, get attracted to you, and get hooked up to you. It's not when he gets hooked up to you, the next minute he's off, and you'll be crying, you'll be shouting, you'll be cursing and abusing him for disappointing you, for doing this and doing that, not knowing that you are the one that caused such things to come to you. The ninth one is lack of respect for men. Some of our young ladies do not respect men. You will see a young man, even if you're the one giving him money, at least learn to give him the respect that he desires. Learn to talk to him kindly. Learn to address him appropriately. When he is with his friend, you'll be using abusive words, demeaning him. There is this story of a young man who came to me the other day, telling me of a girl he wants to marry. How they went out to see the friend of his. Though sometimes something happened while they were in the house, they quarreled. So, but because they've already told the man, their friend, that he's coming, they've already scheduled that visit, they had to go together. So when they get to the man's house, the man and the wife welcomed them and everything, and they started cracking jokes. So when they were talking and chatting and laughing, somehow he just used his leg to touch the lady on her leg. The next thing he saw was the lady stood up and gave him a sound slap before his friend and the wife. And your guess is as good as mine. That was the end of the marriage. He now told me he cannot marry this young lady. He cannot. How can somebody he wants to marry slap him before his friend? So young ladies, please learn to respect your man. Be respectful. Stop talking to men anyhow. Stop looking down on them. Give them the respect they desire. The next one is dishonesty. I had somebody, a staff of mine too, who came to me the other day complaining of the girl that he wants to marry. How the girl lied to him about her place. I think the girl is from Abia State or so. And he told the guy that he's from River State. And that is kind of bringing problem between them. And you see, a lot of ladies do this. At the onset of their engagement or their dating, they will say so much lies about themselves. They will tell their guy that they are this when they are not. That their father is this when their parents are not. Open up. Let the guy know you the way you are. Let him know. If your parents are rich, let the guy know that your parents are rich. If your parents are poor, let the guy know that your parents are poor. Let him accept you the way you are. When you tell the person lies and tomorrow he finds out, definitely he might not go ahead with the marriage. So be honest in your relationship. Say what should be said and not what should not be said, so that you don't run into trouble when you get married. Okay, with all these points I've marshaled out here, I know that if you follow these tips, you will really get hooked up and get married to your own man, and you'll be happy in your marriage. Have a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye. Hi, I am Juliet, your motivational speaker on love, marriage, and relationship matters. Join me every day on my Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channel at Juliet or Juliet. See you there.
If you're worried, you can always call on me. When you're troubled, you can always talk to me. Don't cry, you can always lean on me. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. Lean on me. You can always lean on me. Always lean on me.